Here we go, volume 7. This is the final volume that I'm going to be doing, so please excuse me if I become emotional or whatnot. I want to talk to y'all about life. The first time I met Feezy, he was 3, 4 years old. I had come down from New York to visit, and it was back in '87. And we he was shy from the very beginning. He didn't talk a whole lot. We really didn't talk a lot until he got to be about 13 years old. And from the time he turned 13, I got to see him grow into a man. I got to see him from being a regular teenager to being a father of 2 beautiful, wonderful kids, being a brother to Toya and Lazarus, being a child to Cheryl and Lonnie, and being cousins to all of us, you know what I'm saying? Blackball, Reggie, you know, said Jemiah. I got to see him family first. And I got to be around him and spend a lot of time with him and witness the amazing person that we loved. And that was cut short because he was far too young to be taken away from here. I love Feezy as a cousin, as a brother, as a partner. I love Lee as a cousin, a brother, and a partner. I know Feezy is his alter ego in hip-hop or whatnot, but I love Lee as a cousin and a brother and as a partner. I got to work with him. I got to laugh with him. I got to joke with him. I got to chill, have good times with him. You know what I'm saying? There were times that we had disagreements. And you know what? The thing about it is, me and him, for everything that we went through, we became better and stronger. Our relationship became stronger. And a couple of weeks before he was taken away from me, or taken away from us, from all of us, I got a message in my inbox on Facebook, and it was him, and he said to me, when are we going to get together and put out some more hot music in the streets? And that was the last thing I ever heard from him. I responded and told him, what was going on. I was trying to get the studio put back together and everything, and those were his last words. And to a certain extent, I started to wonder, if I had gotten things in place, could music have saved his life? Would he not have been in the same place at the same time, And with that, and I started to think like that, and I started to think, damn, maybe I could have saved his life. I started to, music died with him. I didn't want to do it no more. I didn't want to feel it no more. I didn't want to have that feeling of getting into the studio or recording a song, or I just didn't want to do it no more. Probably about, I talked to feezy, and I was I was on my Facebook, and I was looking one day, and I went on his page just to look at him, just to see him. And I clicked message by mistake. This was maybe 2, 3, maybe 4 months ago. And I saw that same message. And that same message meant so much more different. It was so much more difference for me than when I originally thought about it when he passed. It was almost as if it was a message before he left, that the final things that I need to say, I need to go ahead and say them. And that I may put out music that may save people's lives, that may save people's marriages, that may save people's relationships, that if, like, it's okay to have fun with music, but I've always thought that some of your music should have a message in it that means something to somebody. And even more so with Evolution. Evolution is going to be a really deep album. And feezy, for the 24 years that I was able to be around him, he's always been a blessing to me. And people don't know people don't know how I really feel about that man. There were things that, you don't expect to learn something from someone that's younger than you, especially 5, 6 years younger than you. But there was so much that I learned from him as far as life and love and respect. And I learned so much from him. And loyalty. You know what I'm saying? I learned so much from him. And he made me a better man. He helped to make me a better man, and he helped to shape me to be the person that I am. And I love him for that. I will never, ever forget him. I will never, ever forget him. These last 4 projects I'm doing are in his name. And even without a voice, you're going to hear him on it. Even if it's in my voice. This last part of this video is dedicated to you, feezy. I'm going to talk to you directly. The love I have for you, bruh, is a love I've never felt. You, every aspect of life, family and business, and just being a friend, someone I could talk to and someone you could talk to, and me being someone that you can talk to and being there for each other. You helped to make my life better, and I hope that I had parts in making your life better. I hope I was able to put some things in your mind and in your heart that you kept with you until you left here. And after that. We love you. I want you to know we really, really love you, and we really miss you. And I wish you were here, but I know you're somewhere better. And I know that you're preparing the spot for us when God calls us. I love you, man.